Actors and animatronics, screams and wrong episode.
I was just like, no,
Wait,
not at all, actually.
57. Oh, Hodgepodge. Okay. Shit. Should you want to keep going?
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
We'll leave it in our YouTube for the.
Oh, wait. Nope.
Nope.
Yeah. Yes, we're leaving this in. If you're watching on YouTube, this is the reason why, right? You get these weird
Behind the
things.
scenes, we were just saying
Yeah.
behind the scenes. If for
Behind the
a
scenes.
whole other life
Okay.
context, which we were thinking about making a Patreon topic. Remember
Just for that. So
our random chats before?
we're about to start episode 257. Here we go.
All right.
Hodge and Podge, Queens and Hunts. You are now tuned in to the Disney Holic Show.
Hello and welcome to the Disney Holic Show. That's Mike TV.
And that's Jen Diz.
This week's episode is a grab bag of fun updates from upcoming gay days at Disneyland to our spooky Halloween plans and more. Plus, stick around as we dive into a bi-lingual musical game. Okay, so Mike
Oh.
and I are still living our best lives as new locals of our area, even though we've been here. It's been
I
a
thought you
minute
were
now, like 9 months almost, right?
almost 9 months. I thought you were about to come out as the bisexual musical game player.
I no, but you know what? No judgment to anyone who fits that title. However, it is not me, but I'm here to ask you about your local hodgepodgeness that's been going on. You
Oh,
have some updates
yes.
for us, right?
Yes, yes. Let's see. Local life in Florida, Central Florida, living near Disney World. Sometimes I forget. I collect stories as I just go about my day, and I have some stories. So, first of all, I went and spent just an afternoon over at Disney's Polynesian Resort. And you don't even need a hotel reservation. I just had booked a lunch at Kona Cafe, had a wonderful lunch and a cold brew martini with my lunch. I had some sushi. It was delicious. And then I walked over to the resort area and the beach area. And it turns out at the activities booth, they had tie dye.
Ooh, you
Love
love a good
tie dye.
tie-dye.
I love a good tie dye so much. I love
Every
like
time I see like a Disney shirt in tie-dye, I'm like, ooh, Mike should get
you're
this.
gonna get it. Yep. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna cut those sleeves off too.
Every
So
time.
every time I love a one of a kind item is what I love. So a tie dye is one of a kind, right? For the most part.
Hmm.
And that's just so special. And a lot of times at these resorts, whether it's at Disney or you're like in like Hawaii or Cancun or something, there's always all these activities at these large resorts, White Lotus style.
Right.
And I usually miss them because I either forget about them or I'm doing something else at that time and then everything's done by the time we're
Right.
done, like
Yeah.
at the parks or whatever. So the nice part about just strolling up as a local, or even if you are visiting, just stroll up to a resort without a park reservation, without a resort reservation, nothing, and see what's going on. All those activities are open to the public.
Okay. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Is it supposed to be just for hotel guests, but they allow other people in?
No, it is
Oh
not.
my
Yeah.
goodness. Okay.
Yes. And this is something that once you start looking more into it, it does become like a common tip on these like savers like blogs and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Love it. Love a hack. Love a saver, penny saver. Also a nice way to just see these resorts. Let's say it is out of your budget and you want to see Grand Floridian, for example. There were decades of my life where I just only aspired to be able to stay
Right.
at a Grand Floridian. So I wish I knew about these things back then. But anyways, at Polynesian, they had tie-dye. Here's the thing, some of these activities cost money.
Yes.
So
I would
Disney
assume
loves
anything that
money.
you have a takeaway usually costs money,
Yeah.
right?
And Disney doesn't like to turn down a customer if
That's
they
true.
if they don't
That's
need
true.
to. This I thought was very, very value friendly. $17. And
Yeah.
right? And that includes the high quality t-shirt, the white t-shirt
Okay.
that you take away and the whole
Is it
experience and all the
actually
dyes.
high quality?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I did
I
look at
can't
it.
believe I
Yeah.
can't tell if that's just like a fancy way to say it's a t-shirt or
No, I was impressed.
Okay.
It could have been, yeah, low quality and they would have got away with it, I would say. But yeah, it was high quality, just like some of the merch you would buy. And it was fun. It was very campy, summer campy. And there was a lot of cast members, like maybe 8 cast members involved, and perhaps there were maybe 15 of us that were there. So it wasn't crowded either. And we got to learn how to tie your item that you would like to tie dye, in this case a shirt, to ensure you get a Mickey on your shirt or on
What?
your
That's
whatever
so cool. Okay,
whatever
that's really fun.
the fabric is. They showed us how to make the 3 circles with the rubber bands and where to put it before you start twisting it, and then you do the rest of it as regular tie dye, and then you get to start playing with all the colors. They had all the colors out: hot pink, magenta, yellow, every color you could think of. Some of the people I were with, they were doing like Halloween colors, like orange and
Mm,
black. I ended up doing a lot of like yellow. I wanted to do like candy corn-esque yellow
okay.
orange. And I was very happy with how mine came out. I think I will be posting it soon because I am next cutting off the shirts, the sleeves, and the bottom. Some of these shirts are so long, like to my knees. So I gotta crop it just a little bit, not like a belly top, just crop it a little
Gotcha.
bit. But yeah, that was like a good, I want to say 30, 45 minutes. It felt longer, like just the memory of it. And I was happy with the souvenir. And then you
Yeah,
also
that's
get
good.
these are one of those takeaways where it lasts longer when you get home, because we had to wait 48 hours and we kept saying, "Is it time yet? Is it time?" Like we were getting all anxious. And then someone was like, "It's okay, let's just do it now." He said 24 hours, like the cast member. And I was like, "No, but the instructions they gave us says 48 hours. So you want the
Ooh.
most color, right? You want it to be the best as possible." I was like, "It's worth waiting one more day." So it was so fun. Like we were all so anxious to open it. And then we finally did.
That's
And then
cute.
we got to see what it looks like. You get to wash it out in the sink and then the washer dryer. Really fun souvenir. Highly recommend it. And I've seen the tie-dye experience at many of the Disney resorts. I don't think it's just Polynesian. So firsthand here, 5 out of 5 review. If you see it at your hotel or you see it when you're going through a hotel, try to do it. It's you get a souvenir out of it. There's no losing.
Yeah, that's really cute for 17 bucks, especially at Disney. Like that's
Yeah,
almost, that's cheaper than any t-shirt you'll ever buy at Disney property, that's for sure.
exactly. One of a kind, custom
That's
handmade.
cool.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm excited to see it. I was gonna say show us and our YouTube watchers, but if you're gonna make a video, I'll let you do that.
I'll make a video, and better yet, if we have downtime at your next visit, can make some more. I can make 1,000 more tie-dye
Yeah.
shirts.
I'm so down.
Let's do
You
it.
know what I need to learn is the tie-dye on black shirts.
Oh, that's like with bleach, like with more
Yeah,
chemicals. That would be tight.
it looks
The
so
absence
cool.
of color
I
is
love
just
it.
as
Yep.
interesting. Yeah. Huh.
Ha!
All right. So look right there. One fun activity you could do, just hanging out here at the Disney World bubble. I also spent another day recently in the Animal Kingdom area. And this local lesson to ourselves as grown-ups. the lesson I learned was just go and don't overthink about what you can and can't do at Disney on a certain day. I think I've gotten really good at having, our annual pass brain or our magic key holder brain where you're just like chill. But still, there are certain things that make me hesitant to just go drop by the park like a local. And that one thing is operational hours.
Okay.
And I pause for you because I feel like Disneylanders don't have to deal with early closing hours. I say
Right.
early, like before the
Mhm.
sun goes down, things close here.
Yeah, it's very weird. I remember that from our first trip that you and I went on to Disney World. We went at some weird time and it was like Animal Kingdom closed at like 7
Yep.
and Magic Kingdom was like at 9 at the latest or something. And I'm like, what are we supposed to do? Especially you and I are like such night owls. Like, oh my God, I
Yes.
have way too much free
Yes.
time on this trip. Too bad we hadn't discovered like escape rooms yet at that point.
Oh
We would have been
yeah.
fine. But
I love that the escape rooms everywhere seem to be open pretty late, like 11 o'clock.
yeah, I usually
Yeah.
have at least till like a 10 p.m. room, which gets you out of there at 11. Yeah.
Love that. But nope, they don't have it here at the Disney parks. So Animal Kingdom closed at 6 o'clock
Oh my God, 6.
because it's 6 o'clock, and around 4 o'clock is when we got out of bed and said, Let's go to Animal Kingdom." And I'm
Oh my
like,
God.
no, I don't want to. Because by the time we get there, even though
One
it's what,
hour.
20 minutes, yeah, you still got to get ready
And
and
park and
park
walk and
all
all the things.
that.
Yeah, that's at least an hour.
So I was like, oh my gosh. And then, um, so we didn't go. Cut to 2 days later, the same exact thing happened, but maybe like 10 minutes earlier. Like we woke up at like 4 or 3:55 and it still closed at 6. And this time, because I was sad that I didn't go the last time, I just said, okay. I just said, okay. So there's the lesson right there.
Just
And
say okay.
just say, okay, you know what? It's going to close. It's going to close. But that means you either sat on your couch all day or you stood in front of the tree of life for 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
which
It's
one is
very
better?
true. I feel like those like last minute more spontaneous things that you kind of have to drag yourself out of the house for. Sometimes it's not always a hit. Like sometimes you'd be like, why did I do that? But like I feel like 90% of the time I'm happy I did.
Yeah. Yeah. That's such a good thing to remember when the moment comes.
Yeah.
Like, wait, remember, I told myself I'm probably gonna have a fun time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so sometimes, even though as Disneyholics, we're kids at heart, we sometimes think about these logistics. So I was glad I just got up and went. By the time we got in, it wasn't even 5 o'clock yet. Like we got there fast. We parked fast because at that point, parking was free. I've never seen that.
Oh yeah. Sometimes they're just like, who cares at
Yep.
that
There
point?
wasn't even anyone at the booth. There was like a
They'd
sign that
rather
just
not
said,
staff
just go
than
park yourself or something,
yeah.
self-serve. And so that I love because I like to, another local thing now, park far from the gate, right next to the tram pickup.
Oh yes. I remember seeing a picture of your car way out in the middle of nowhere. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
what is he even doing with his life right now?
Right.
But that would be, I forgot about the tram. I usually
Yep.
always walk into Animal Kingdom, but yeah, there's a tram, so that's
The
smart.
tram. So, and when there's no one telling you to park, you can park in the empty areas
Yeah.
right at the edge of the road without somebody yelling at you with like an orange ribbon. So, yeah. So we did that express, like it was perfect timing. The tram came, picked us up. We went in and we did so much before it closed. What? I couldn't even believe it.
Was
We
it like
did
a weekday also, probably?
probably, yeah, probably.
Like a Wednesday, no one's there. It closes early. Locals can't even make it before it
They
closes
can't
when they
even
have
make
work
it.
days.
Yeah, you're right. And I didn't
Yeah,
even think about the crowd. I was so worried about the time, but no, it was not crowded. It's a very
that's
good point.
awesome.
We had time to look around, to shop, and then walk all the way back to Africa and do the Kilimanjaro Safari, which was almost a walk on. It said 15 minutes and it ended up being 10 minutes, I guess. But
Okay.
yeah, it was totally fun. It felt like a walk on because that was like our first ride. And here's another great thing. The lions at Animal Kingdom are only awake in the end of the day. And so if
It's like
you really
really
want to see
early
the
or
lions,
really late, one or the
right?
other. Yep.
If you're just going with Gen Pop, they are sleeping. They don't want to see you. But late afternoon, we were there. They were all awake. I saw three lions, including one with the mane. What is that
Very
called?
cool.
Male.
Male lions.
I didn't
I
want to
I
gender
feel
the
like I
lion.
learned in life at some point. I think about this all the time that lions are the girls and tigers are the boys, but it's not true.
What? I've never thought that. That's crazy. And it seems like a plot of some animated thing that
Like
I
you know
want to
those things
watch.
where people say I'm going to tell my kids this was Walt
Oh yeah.
Disney and it's like a picture of somebody else. That's like what I went through in my life.
Somebody
Somebody
told you
messed around
that.
with me when I was a little kid and I think about it a lot. And I have to remind myself, no, tigers have stripes.
Very different animals. But to be fair, there are a lot of animals where the name of the animal does seem to change based on the sex, and it's very confusing.
Right, yeah.
Chicken, rooster, and hen still confuse
We
me.
were talking about this recently because there's a place called King Pollo by my house and it
Uh-huh.
has a giant picture of a rooster. I'm like, is a rooster still a chicken though? Do we eat rooster? Like
Oh,
what draws the line on what's a rooster and what's not? Is it just that it's a male or do all males have that head thing and the thingy thing,
what I
the neck
think,
thing?
what I've learned, and it perfect because I think you have a bilingual, not bisexual, game for us later. But what I learned is with some edible animals, it sounds gross, right?
Yeah.
Then the word then changes when it's ready to eat. And in some languages, that conversion doesn't happen. And sometimes it does. So
That's true. Like
pollo might
veal, we don't ever call the actual animal veal
that you're just like that's
or
a baby cow.
venison. Yeah.
Venison, poultry
Poultry.
is
Yeah.
the one. So pollo usually means like the food, which can be
Oh, I didn't know
chicken
that.
and I guess chicken adjacent, like a rooster maybe. I don't know. And versus the animal is called something else I can't think of right now. But yeah,
That
another
is
rabbit hole.
very,
Here
yes,
we
I love
go.
it. I love
Rabbit
it.
holes. Okay, what were we talking about? Hodgepodge
Animal
episode.
Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom. So yeah, we went on the safari, saw the lions, I'm trying to remember all the cool things we learned. I saw a crash of rhinos. I think that's what they're called. Crash of rhinoceri.
I did not know that.
Yep, there was I think three or four. I was very impressed. They were just walking around, so it was a nice time out. And then we got something to eat, like another snack. And oh yeah, we went to Pandora and got the lumpia,
Mm-hmm.
which is the sweet version of a lumpia,
It's like
and they have
pineapple Olympia or something, isn't it?
pineapple cream cheese, I believe.
Yeah.
And then we got on into the queue for Flight of Passage. I was going to say Flight of the Navigator.
Yes.
That would be a cool ride.
Ooh, let's do it.
Ah,
Dark ride,
that would
please.
be so cool.
Oh no, it would be
Okay.
like a ride simulator for sure.
Oh, but I guess that's
But could you
one ride
imagine
that
getting in
goes
there
with
with
it.
just your group and then they have the little
Yes.
aliens in there?
You little animatronic. Yeah, let's reskin Millennium Falcon, please.
Yeah.
So we got into the queue for Flight of Passage, and like at five, like 10 minutes before closing, that whole thing. And yeah, so we got to do that and ride that ride. It was a pretty long wait. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't have waited if other people didn't want to ride it. But it
Mm.
was, yeah, I think we still waited like an hour. And
Wow, even with low crowds, it's
even with
still,
low crowds. And I
yeah,
think
wow.
everyone was doing the same thing, like waiting till the end. It's not a hack anymore. That was like in the 90s, maybe it was a hack.
Boo.
I don't think it's, I've noticed that too with these haunted houses at these horror places. That's also not a hack. Like some of them go right back double at the end of
Yeah,
the
people
night.
don't leave early anymore, I feel like,
Uh-huh.
which it used to always be a thing,
You
right?
know why? Because of these podcasts out here telling people the tricks and tips and
Yeah.
the hacks.
Those damn
Those damn
podcasts.
podcasts. So yeah, we waited a long time for Flight of Passage, but guess what? I was banking that it would take long because he has never seen Pandora at night,
Ooh,
right?
wait. Oh, so you could walk out.
Walk out at night, and
Smart.
Pandora is his favorite Disney parks thing.
You need to cut this friend off
Can you believe he's never
because
been to it at night? And he
that's a
did
hard fail. I'm
wait.
sorry.
No, it's not.
No.
It's not.
Yes, it is. It
It's
so is. I'm not letting you have that.
no, I'll tell you
No
why. I'll tell you
defense.
why.
Nope.
Wait, hold on. So the
Mm-mm.
story continues. So we ride the ride. I still don't like it. It's still blurry. I don't think it's the projectors, although a lot of people online say it is. I think it's just my eyes. And but whatever it is, I don't like it to watch it like that. Blurry.
Okay.
But I still like the smells and it's still thrilling, I guess. The pre-show is way too long. It's like worse than Guardians of the Galaxy. It's so long.
It's like the Ellen's energy,
Ellen's
universe
energy.
of energy.
This actor who does the pretends he's the like doctor's assistant scientist is such a bad actor. I think they told him to improv, but you could tell. It reminds me of like when we would make movies as teenagers and just make up the script as we go.
He has like a whole cult following, by the
Does
way.
he? Oh God, he's
Yeah.
so annoying. And then what's with this? There's a fake Sigourney Weaver
Yeah.
character. Just so weird. They
Couldn't
didn't
get her.
just get her, right? And then if they wanted a new character, like make it completely different, but it looks just like her down to the hairstyle. So she's up in there. But anyways, I'm bringing all this up because I also went through the standby queue, which I don't think I've gone on in a very long time because it was always like Genie Plus or Fast Pass Plus or something like that.
Right.
Or I just wouldn't get on it if it was long. So I did see so much more queue that I don't even remember, which made the whole thing feel longer. And yes, so we exited. It's still freaking bright as day outside.
No, stupid sunshine.
Stupid sunshine.
Okay, this is
So,
making me so happy I did not come in June for Epic Universe.
oh, that's the worst offender is Epic Universe.
Yeah.
It's like going to Las Vegas at Epic Universe and not seeing it at night.
Yeah,
It was made
yeah.
for it, built for it. Crazy.
It's like riding Space Mountain with the lights on every time. Like, why would
Oh,
you?
why?
Yeah.
So so yeah, and then cut to no, I'm going back to your thoughts and prayers earlier. So it turns out he because I make up a lot of well, I like to tell stories like Mike TV,
According to Mike
according to
TV.
like my version of things. So at this point, we exit and I'm like hyping it up because there's parts in the queue, especially the queue I don't remember, that look like Pandora at night. It's like dark rooms with the
Oh, darn.
foliage. Yeah. So I was saying it's gonna be like this, and he's like, "Oh yeah, right." I was like, "No, the whole place is like that." And we get out. It's daytime. He doesn't believe me that it does that at night. And he doesn't think it's even open that late. He's like, no, it's always like that. And he lives in Miami, so he doesn't get up here that often. So now he thinks I'm making it up. And I guess I could have
Good.
just pulled
Let
up
him
a
sit in
picture or
that for a
something.
little bit until you're able to do the reveal, and then it'll be even bigger. Like,
I thought I
wow.
thought I was about to do the reveal. You know how let down that was?
Yeah. I bet.
And it makes me
I hate
mad.
that, especially you're so excited. Both of us are like big surprise people. Like,
Yes.
this is gonna be amazing. They have no idea about to walk into and you get out and it's
Uh-huh.
like sunshine. You're like, ah.
And it just keeps happening. This is the same person I tried to take to Trader Sam's and we never got in because of the parking and the wait list issue. So it's just like a curse at this point. But I think you're right. We should just randomly go to Animal Kingdom one day and just like walk into that land after sunset, not even thinking about it. Just,
Yeah.
we're there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Totally.
like crazy. But yeah, it did get me thinking, okay, I wanted to talk about this on the podcast. The operations at Animal Kingdom is just so bad. Like, if you can't figure out how to stay open later and you built an entire land base on it, I don't care what any of the reasonings are, it means you messed up. Like someone's gonna tell
Fair.
me, oh, it's because the animals or it's because of this. That's fine. in my work life, we would say, okay, so we've identified the problem. Your solution is wrong. Don't you don't close the park at 6 o'clock. So it makes me so mad because I also was trying to get a snack that I kept seeing on YouTube from the African Village place. And as soon as we got in, I went straight there on our way to Kilimanjaro. By I think like 5 o'clock, the whole thing was already shut down. There was no food being
Mm.
served or anything. So that's annoying too. If you're going to close early, don't close the restaurants
Yeah, it's
earlier
like not
than
even
that.
dinner time until closing. Like, at
Like what
least
a
let us
dig.
eat.
And then they really close down the shops. That's one of the parks where they really sweep you out by shutting things down very quickly.
Yeah.
And I guess people maybe you want to hide in the bushes or something. There's like a lot of there's a lot of like nooks and crannies back in
Ah,
Animal
okay.
Kingdom that I guess I don't know. But I was just like getting extra annoyed that day about it. But things perkined up because we just said, what did we learn? Just go with it. It's fine. It's okay.
Just say yes.
Just say yes. So we're like, all these restaurants are closed on the way out. But you know what's not closed? Animal Kingdom Lodge restaurants.
Oh,
And so we made a reservation for the buffet over there. And it was so good. We were there for like a good 2 hours, eating all the food, trying all
what's
the
this place
things.
called?
This is the one inside of the main Animal Kingdom building. So it's not in Kidani because Kidani is the DVC one. So if you want to go to this restaurant, you want to make sure you're going to the main house. And the name of the restaurant is called Boma,
Nice. Nice.
Boma. Flavors of Africa. And
And
yeah,
it was delicious. You highly recommend.
I highly recommend it. I'm trying to see if I could quickly look up the prices. I didn't think it was expensive for what it was. It was really good. They do breakfast too, but we were there for the dinner servings. They call it, all you care to enjoy, of course. And the reservations were open. There was plenty of slots open, so we made a reservation, headed over there. And some of the highlights I want to say were ooh, God, now my mouth is watering. They had North African cauliflower salad. They had tabbouleh, hummus, assorted breads, chickpea salad, and then they had this whole meat section with like lamb and beef and chicken and different types of African spice steaks and this really, really good barbecue pork rib with like tamarind sauce. Then they had different types of soups and potato mashes and things like that. And then they had stuff for the young kids and kids at heart. I did grab some chicken tenders from the little kids section and some mac and cheese.
Very nice.
But yeah, they also had really cool drinks too. I didn't get any of the alcoholic drinks, but they had all kinds of like themed drinks. So the lesson here today, Disney holics, adults especially, is that I said yes at like 4 o'clock, thinking the day was already over. Like I
Right.
slept the day, it's done. We're not doing anything Disney at all. We ended up having such a fun day. Went to
Aw.
Disney, Animal Kingdom, rode a couple of rides, saw living animals, ate and tasted things, then went to the resort. Did a lot of shopping at Animal Kingdom Resort. Actually, we even saw more animals while we were waiting for our check-in time for the hotel, for the restaurant. We went. There's a whole, savannah
Oh,
out
yeah,
there
yeah.
where we were even much closer to giraffes at the hotel than we were at the safari. So we were hanging out with the giraffes and zebras until our food was ready, hanging out in the rocking chairs. Yeah, just I loved it. And you just had to say yes to it.
And sometimes those days when you like, a lot of people think it's madness to like only go to Disney parks for like a few hours. But when you do that, and then it's like you did all this cool stuff, and then you get to go home still and relax, like it's
Yes,
really good. I don't
really
know. It's like
good.
a really good way. It's like the same amount of time most people would spend like shopping at Ross and grabbing dinner or something. But then I got to
Exactly.
go to Animal Kingdom and see wildlife and have this beautiful experience and have this lovely dinner and like just say yes. I
It's
like
so
it.
true. And you know what? Disney cast members, they really perk up your day. Just like when they smile at you or they are your server and asking you about your favorite rides or whatever. Those things when you get back home, you're like, huh, I filled my energy cup today, or whatever they call it.
Right.
I filled my cup, filleth my cup.
Philip,
And you got
fills
to
my
eat
cup.
anyways. So if you live next to, you know
It's
what? If you
true.
live next to any theme park, go eat there for dinner tonight. Even if it's a regional theme park. I bet you'll have fun.
You know what? I actually just opened up the reservation system to make sure I still have open reservations for tonight, and they do. So
What?
just literally while we were talking, I pinged my friends to make sure they're still at the park.
Ooh, where are you eating?
I don't know yet. Haven't gotten that far,
There you
but
go.
I will be going to Disneyland tonight because DCA is closed for a special event, aka Oogie Boogie Bash. But anyway,
Oh, well, the Disneyland menus are your oyster tonight.
they are.
Are your oyster. Couple other quick things. Well, actually, one specifically to Orlando local is I finally took some time to check out Circle D, which is the horse ranch, the newest version, remodeled, refurbished, relocated here at Disney World Resort. And this was back when I had that hoop-de-doo stay at Fort Wilderness that we talked about. But we did take some time to stop at Circle D. So check out our Instagram. I took some videos of that. And this is another place, highly recommend if you're driving through, if you're staying on property or not, to go visit Circle D. It's free. It is well designed, almost like a very small stable like museum in the front, and then in the back are the actual like all the stables that go on forever. There's tons of horses, and they really sell you on why these are the happiest horses on earth. They
Oh,
they
so
show
cute.
you all the things that they do. They want to make sure you leave there not walking away with the what I think is an incorrect stereotype that all recreational horses are treated poorly. They're really trying to tell you like here's what we do and how we differentiate and what we learn and how they how we know they're happy and what blah 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 and how things have changed over time. So there's a lot of that. And then of course you get to see so many of the horses, including the horse that plays the headless horseman's horse
That's
at
so cool.
Oogie at the what is it called? Halloween. Mickey's not so scary Halloween party.
Okay, if we have any free time on our trip, I would love to go just to see
Yes.
that.
Yes, I would go back there endless amount of times. It's just such a short, quick, like nice little stop.
Another just say yes moment,
Just say
huh?
yes moment. Yep. And then you get to also see some of Fort Wilderness, and you'll be near the construction of the brand new DVC Lakeside property they're building.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Do you have any other updates? Perhaps
Um,
something in the theaters?
not in theaters, but I want to see who out there is watching on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah,
Oh
whoops.
yeah. What shows you guys are watching on Disney Plus? I'm watching right now Alien Earth. I love the Alien franchise. We've talked about it a lot on the podcast, and I think this is one of those ones where Disney didn't mess it up, and they're letting it get scarier and more horrific. Remember the movie that did come out recently?
Hmm.
I ooh, I forgot the name.
Is it
Romulus?
Romulus?
Yeah, I think Romulus.
Or is that the one
Um,
before?
I think it's
I can't
Romulus. I
remember.
think you're right.
Anyway,
Yeah.
carry on.
But yeah, that was really good and suspenseful and scary. And so this TV series now that just started, which is separate from that movie, but it's still set in the verse or whatever, um, is really good. And it's all about things like AI and genetics, tomfoolery, and cloning, and mega super rich billionaires manipulating the government, and all of that happening while a couple of those billionaires discover um alien life forms and bring them back to Earth to study, to use for their own doing. So that's like the premise, which was already good. Like if that wasn't tied to the Alien franchise, I'd be curious. They're like, oh, okay. So it's pretty good because when the alien xenomorph stuff starts happening, the xenomorph, the scary alien with the teeth, it's just really good. So it's not done yet. There's a new episode that just aired um, last night. before this podcast airs. They air Tuesday nights, not air, but they are released or whatever. But yeah, so I really like that. I'm curious what other people are thinking about Alien Earth, and I have a whole side commentary on the state of Disney Plus, but I'm gonna save that for another time, and or maybe an Instagram reel.
Okay. You know what? It's not actually on Disney Plus, but I just saw an advertisement pop up on Instagram for like Imagineering's putting out these movie or not movies, but these like 30-minute videos now on like this
Oh,
this one was on the castles, on like the
I
design of the
saw that with
castles.
the blueprint on the front cover.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I need to watch that.
What
So I
is
might
that?
cover that at the same episode that we talk about Disney Plus.
Oh, there we
And
go. We'll dive into Disney Plus for
yeah.
a little bit.
Plus we're having that Disneyland story type thing come out by Leslie Iwerks in November. I'm so excited for that. It
Oh,
looks
that's
so
right.
freaking good.
They're really doing a good job with the 70th Disneyland being the crown jewel of all Disney right now, everywhere. Even the D23 kit with all the Disneyland 70th stuff. So
Yeah,
exciting.
yeah,
Yeah.
looks good.
Uh-huh.
Looks good. All right. Well, you and I have a lot of plans coming up. You're coming to California in like a few days or like tomorrow or something. When are you coming out here?
Very soon.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yes.
So good. And the main purpose of this trip was to come out here for Gay Days Anaheim, I believe it's called, which is at Disneyland.
Yep.
As far as well as a ton of other events in other places as well. But I think we should talk about our plans because we don't really have them yet. So I thought we would also just make them
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. So the crown anchor day of gay days, as you mentioned, is at Disneyland Park, and it's the Saturday of, which is this Saturday,
Right?
and that
Oh, they're
is the
having a whole
day
thing at the Grand Californian like all day long, right?
all day, and sometimes multiple days, I think. And yeah, so you could just pop in and out of there. And I think the last time I went, a lot of these like vendors and things and booths were in the ballrooms,
Mm,
the convention center side of um the Grand Californian. But yeah, so Saturday is the day we have to do. Like that's the one, you know. And that's by Saturday, the 13th, you'd want to have at least a red shirt ready to go. It doesn't have to be a Gay Days shirt. This was the first time I actually bought one in advance to wear.
hmm
But anyways, they just say show up in a red shirt. All that does is signal that, hey, you're here to help celebrate Gay Day, and that you're fun and you're a safe person to talk to,
Right.
and you get to participate in a couple of really cool activities that Saturday.
Yeah, they have I think it kind of kicks off with first of all, actually I'm just gonna mention this because you can do this all day long. They have a scavenger hunt, which you linked me to, and we all know I love a scavenger hunt. I'm actually giving up a scavenger hunt for Gay Days. So now I have a replacement scavenger hunt, which is super cool.
So perfect when I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh, this is
Yep.
perfect.
And it's not timely, so it's all day long and you could play around with it on your own time. And I think that's just great. If you are going to Gay Days and want to participate, you have to email them day of, or maybe I think it's the day before, actually, you can email them. But it's Gay Days Disney Hunt at gmail.com, and then they'll start pushing notifications out to you for how to play the scavenger hunt. I think they send you like a PDF of it. Super cool.
It's cool. And it's free. So I think in the past they used to have a fee. This time it is free. Big, everyone loves free.
Yes.
We got to go do it. You know what I was thinking? How cool if the um, mouse adventure team who do the other scavenger hunts that happens to be on the same day, they should partner up with Gay
They
Days and do
should.
them. Amazing. And make it
They so
big and
should.
fun. Yep. You heard it here
Um,
first. My
yeah,
idea.
exactly. We can link you guys up if you like. Then once you're in the park at 11 a.m., they have the big red boat. So there's your red t-shirts,
There you
right?
go.
Everybody gets to ride the boat together. I would suggest getting here a little bit before because I was by myself one time and I just rolled over there thinking I could just hop on the Mark Twain like usual. No, it's a very long line and very much in the sun once it hangs outside of the regular area and it's hot. So get there earlier so you can just get straight into the boat
Do you
at 11
think
a.m.
they will always have room for the one group of
No,
reds?
definitely not. I think the one that I was in line, we had to wait for three boats.
Three red boats
I was
had
on the
already
last
gone?
one. Yeah. Well,
What?
two red boats had already gone. We were the third one, I think.
That's
At least three.
crazy. I always thought it
Yeah.
was just one boat.
Nope, filled to capacity. And
What?
they let everybody know what's going on too. Like if you're there and you aren't participating, you're not in a red shirt, they'll be like, oh, this is like a group thing. And you can come on at the
Really?
same time if you like, but if you'd like to join the group line, you can go down there. So um, I think they just managed to mostly get almost entirely all group people for
Wow.
gay days. So
Wow. Okay, I'm
yeah,
excited about that. Yeah, I did not know it was over, what's the word? Over capacity.
overproduced,
Over
overcapacity.
capacity, over popular, super extra popular.
It is very popular. Um, and I think one of the reasons why is that's one of the main things that they do with everybody involved because then it starts divvying up. Like they have a family lunch at noon at Plaza Inn. First of all, it's very small at Plaza Inn, but this is more for a family of people, like you and your kids
Rosie
can go
O'Donnell,
participate in this. Yep,
she
Rosie
loves
O'Donnell will be there.
her. She created a whole gay family cruise line
Oh
or
my
something like that.
gosh,
Yeah.
really? Oh my
Cruise
gosh,
line
do
or
you love her
partnership
for
or something,
that?
right? Yeah. Rosie
Then they
O'Donnell.
also have at noon ladies who lunch. So this is now for ladies.
How is
They
she in
also
so
have,
many places at once, Rosie O'Donnell?
I don't
Because
know,
ladies who lunch are probably a lot of lesbians over there.
yeah, probably.
Rosie.
And then for another thing at noon is the Hungry Bear lunch. So now
Wow.
bears and bear lovers get to go over
Oh,
and have Hungry Bear dinner or lunch.
look at that.
And then 1 p.m., this is another group one, another get there early kind of thing because there's a million people that show up for this, but it's so fun. Again, mostly all people celebrating gay days get to go in together, and there's numerous rooms full because it just gets to capacity. And it's just you go in the tiki room and everybody sings it together, and it's just cute because everybody's there to have fun together, and it's just adorable. It's super
The
fun.
tiki room. That is a time where I would voluntarily go and sing along and stay awake.
Yes, yeah,
Love it.
right.
I want to go to, actually, no, it'd be very shoulder to shoulder crowd. I was gonna say I want to go straight from the Hungry Bear lunch to Tiki Room with that same crowd, but it would just be so tight in there with hairy guys and muscles, big guys. The
All the
bears
bears.
in the Tiki Room. I love it.
Bears in the tea room for sure.
You know what I was
After,
thinking of is because here at Disney World they do the bears go watch the country bears. That's what I was trying to figure out.
oh, that'd be
Yeah.
so
It's like
good.
here, it's the Tiki Room.
That's so cute. I
Yes.
love that
So
actually
cute.
so much. Oh my God. Um, then again, I'm kind of eating my words now. There's a lot of group stuff. But at 3:45, there's the group photo in front of the castle. Again, massive amount of people in red shirts in front of the castle. Very cute.
This
Um,
is the crown jewel of the crown jewel day because it's usually what gets posted everywhere.
right. Yes.
And many a years when I didn't go to gay days or didn't want to, I see the picture and go, oh, like that's so cool. I could have been in that shot. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Wait, is this your first gay days at Disneyland?
This is my second gay days at
Second.
Disneyland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then they have a couple things for like if you are a VIP Gold member of Gay Days, which I actually don't 100% know what that means yet. Like I haven't looked into what
I think
that
that's if you
does.
want to buy all the tickets for like all the parties and the pool parties,
Oh, okay.
concerts, and then that's what it meant in Orlando anyway.
Got it. Okay. But they have a cocktail hour, which is nice.
Hmm.
And then at 7 p.m., I think we're going to this, probably, right?
Ah, yeah.
This is the mismatch game live on stage, and this is very much like the Snatch game that many of you probably seen on RuPaul's Drag Race. It is hilarious. It's drag queens impersonating celebrities and playing along with the match game, basically. If you've ever seen the actual match game on TV, it's so fun. So fun. So definitely gonna check that out. And yeah, there's a bunch of other
Well, you had
uh
mentioned RuPaul. One of the queens from Drag Race, Ginger Minge, love her. She's also a big theater, Disney, Broadway queen. She is hosting a show that we can watch right after the Mismatch game show.
yeah, and this is over at the House of Blues.
House of
So now
Blues.
they're moving some of the ticketed events over off property because I think the mismatch game, yeah, is in the one of the ballrooms at the Grand Californian. But now we're moving over to what's that, the Garden Walk,
Yep.
where the House of Blues is, which is also very close still to the park if you are not familiar. But it's called the Magic Queendom. That's very cute. Nice play on words. And then shortly after that, at 10 p.m., is called Kingdom exclamation point. And I have no idea what this is, but I love this. It's a dance party. And it says DJ Paulo Ramirez joins for a night to let your genie out of the lamp and unleash your magic powers. What?
So the last time I went to Kingdom, this is gonna end up being just kind of like your standard downtown circuit party gay club type of thing.
Okay.
It wasn't as Disney as I wanted it to be,
Okay. Okay.
but I get it. Like, I guess
That's
they're,
true. And it is called, it kind of takes the Gay Days Anaheim piece more because right now we're Gay Days Disneyland, right? Like
yeah,
pretty specific. And now it's like, okay, we're gonna broaden the scope a little bit and maybe attract people who don't care about Disney. That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah. So it was fun. I had a good time. I just remember thinking it is weird seeing the like go-go dancers in their thongs, but we're at Disney. At that time, the House of Blues was still at downtown Disney.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Yep.
gosh, it's been a minute.
Yep.
That's so
Yep.
crazy.
Wow. Well, DJ Paulo Ramirez, you heard it here first. If you want to go to that party, 10 o'clock, Kingdom, Friday, Saturday night after the long day at Disneyland.
Yeah. And then, real quick on Sunday, there's another similar type of day at DCA happening. Lots of meetups again, and photo opportunities and whatnot for the group. However, they do have an 11 a.m. drag queen bingo, which I now am
Ooh.
signing myself up for at the Parkside Market in downtown Disney.
Ooh,
What?
love that spot. That's actually a perfect place for this on that second
Yeah,
floor, especially, right?
very
Okay.
cool. So I think I might have to run over for that. Which is really fun. And let's see if there's anything else. What's this? Oh my God, 4 p.m. Keeping it classy at the Mickey's PhilharMagic. I love it. What's this? Taking the Mickey? I don't know. There's just so many things going on at
It's pretty
around
cute.
out
They're
and
doing
around
also
the
a
park.
afternoon photo meetup with Bing Bong, the fixture in the toy store and Sweet Stuff, Paradise Pier with the rainbow and everything.
Yep,
Very cute.
very cute.
Jackie Cox is also having a show Saturday night, so that's another RuPaul's Drag Race superstar. So if you're into the Queens of RuPaul, there's two nights in a row. And a lot of times when there's a couple of RuPaul's girls, that means there's several others
Right.
buzzing
Yeah, the
around
posse comes
nearby.
with, right?
Uh-huh. So it could
And
be
they
really
also
fun.
have this other person, Lawrence Cheney. I'm not familiar because they're from UK RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, there you go.
So
Take in
much
the
to do.
Mickey.
It's
So
very
much to do.
cute, super fun. I hope to see you guys there, and I'm excited to go hang out with you there, Mike.
Yeah, and we'll probably do a ton of posting because when we're together, it's
Yes,
much easier to do that.
it'll be a hot mess because we'll both be posting at the same time. It'll be so
Posting
much
all
fun.
the things, all the gay things. And I kind of skipped over Friday in the beginning, but that is the check-in day. And you and I love a business conference sometimes because of the sponsors.
Oh,
And
yes.
this is that vibe. So at the Grand Californian Hotel Friday till 8 p.m., noon to 8 p.m., there's the Welcome Center. And that's where you could buy a shirt if you don't have one yet. You could check out some of the limited edition items they're selling. But that's where all the booths are, and they're giving away stuff and sign-ups and sweepstakes and all those type of things.
Very cool. Um, Sweet. All right. So Gay Days is this weekend, and I just wanted to mention a little Halloween stuff because I am still very much ready for Halloween. I'm so
Still,
excited.
still doing
I
it.
just went through my calendar and booked the hell out of it for all of my Halloween stuff. I am doing all the things, like just so many Halloween things. And I also think that you and I should look into if and there's any other Halloween stuff that we can sneak in and set up maybe an escape room or something while we're in Florida.
There must be, especially out in
Yeah.
like within like an hour radius of Orlando without driving too far. But it's
Yeah.
far enough from the resorts that they have their own things like Lakeland. And then where did we drive? It was a couple hours, Clearwater for that escape
Right.
room. Yeah, there must
Yeah.
be.
Could look into some fun stuff. But I am like so booked up all the way until Halloween. And it's so exciting now because it's all Disney or Halloween stuff and including travel as part of that because I have to go to the Bay Area for the Winchester. I'm just so excited about all the things.
Ooh, Winchester Mystery House.
Yep. But another fun thing that I wanted to mention too, Oogie Boogie Bash is actually happening tonight at the park. So we're recording, of course, the night before this airs. And I just saw off my little children. It felt like I was like their mother. It was Ramsey and Fargo were over here getting ready, and Rochelle was also here, but she had to leave to get another part of her costume at home. But they were characters from Gravity Falls. Have you ever seen this show?
Never, but I know it's what Disney Channel cartoon?
I don't know. I know it's cartoon. I don't
Okay.
know if it was a Disney Channel thing or a Disney Plus thing, but it's on Disney Plus, and I heard it's only about two seasons and the episodes are pretty short. So like could be something to binge real quickly if anyone's interested. I heard it's super fun and cute. And their costumes were so cute. Like they looked just like the character in real life. So fun. And I got to help them like do a couple things to get ready and then saw them off on their way and I got kind of jealous. I was like, I want to go to Oogie Boogie Bash tonight. It just looks so fun. Fargo dressed as Mabel, and she had her little character Waddles, if anybody's familiar with these characters. And then Ramsey was dressed up as Dipper, and Rochelle dressed as a character named Bill Cipher, which I have no, and I'm so sad that she had to go get ready somewhere else because I was like so excited to see how this costume comes together because he looks like a pyramid or something, like a triangle.
Oh,
So I
weird.
don't know, like a top hat on. Like, how is she gonna pull this costume off? Maybe there's like some other version of him that's more human-like. I don't know, but I'm excited to see it nonetheless.
Wow. So
They
people
were
are
seriously
going
so adorable.
multiple times. I'm so jealous.
I know. Yeah, I think most people I know down here go twice a year
Wow.
to Oogie Boogie Bash. No wonder those tickets sell out,
I was
huh?
gonna say, can you not hug them all, please? It does suck that there's a lot of things nowadays where you can't just say okay the day of.
Yeah, you can't say just say yes to those,
Yeah,
right?
sold
Totally.
out. Too bad.
But there's also another thing that Jayquo, our very good friend of the show, sent over, and I've been hearing about for a while, a couple years now, and I just wanted to like talk about it for a second and see your thoughts. So this is the Hollywood mansion that Walt Disney lived in the 30s, I believe. And they host a Ghost Legends and Legacy tour at this mansion. Now, the only reason I think I want to go so far is because I want to see this. I get to go in this house that Walt Disney lived in, right? That's cool. Like it's
Oh, yeah.
historic. It's a beautiful mansion. It's very cool. I want to like check it out regardless. Um, but let me just read real quick
He
what
had
the description is
mansions
for
for some
this.
reason. That seems so weird to me. I never thought about it.
I mean, yeah, it's called the mansion.
I feel
It
like he
to
just
me
lives in
doesn't
the
look
fire
super
station
huge.
in on Main Street. That's where he
Right, I
lives.
know. Yes, you're actually a real good point to that.
Like I don't think of him in a unless it's what the that town Marceline or something.
Don't forget they didn't really like have mansions like they do nowadays, unless it was like a castle that long ago,
Oh, yeah.
right? So like maybe this Hollywood mansion is more of like a
Especially West
large
Coast,
home.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, oh, definitely West Coast for sure. I remember
Interesting.
finding out for the first time that there's castles in New York, and I'm like, what do you mean? I didn't think there was any castles in the United States at all until like I was in my late
And
20s.
in the South, they have all those like haunted mansion style giant buildings.
Yeah, yep. Okay, so the description for this, I'm just going to read it to you real fast. It says, "Step beyond the gates after dark. Be our guest for a rare candlelit journey through one of Los Angeles's most elusive private estates. Once home to Walt Disney during the creation of some of his most beloved animated classics, this iconic 12-room, I eat my words, that is a mansion. Holy crap, 12-room residence now invites guests to explore its history, mystery, and lingering hauntings, all by the flickering glow of LED candlelight. Why did they have to tell us it's by LED candlelight? That's hilarious.
Ruined.
Ruined. Yeah, don't say that. People probably got mad.
Too
Like, it's not
modern.
even real.
Like, and it has equipped with Wi-Fi. Mm.
Good Lord. Led by, excuse me, led by renowned Disney historian Dusty Sage
Oh.
of Mice Chat, which is pretty cool. And a frequent contributor to documentaries, podcasts, and major outlets. This immersive experience reveals the hidden corners of a house where Hollywood dreams and spectral legends converge. Dusty brings decades of storytelling enterprise or expertise, just kidding, storytelling expertise and deep knowledge of Walt's life and legacy, enriching each room with rare insights and chilling local lore. Um, You'll explore ornate living spaces, a vintage screening room, a gym with a sleeping porch. What's a sleeping
Wait, is that
porch?
like living single?
No, it's a furniture store that every time I hear
Oh.
living spaces, it's like I have to sing it out loud.
Oh my goodness.
A gym with a sleeping porch and a pool house, all while uncovering tales of tragic former residents, unsolved mysteries, and paranormal sightings tied to this home and its infamous surroundings, including a nearby Soden house and the restless spirits of Griffith Park.
Ooh. Griffith Park is
So,
very haunted.
I get very caught up on wording because I feel like it's trickery most of the time, right? Especially with all the fake news and all the like Instagram influencer stuff that's going on to get you to click on things. So I feel like there's not, I don't know. Is there too much going on in this house? Or it says right here, tied to this home. So like, is
I
that
think it just
Seven
sounds
Degrees
like
of
it's
Walt Disney or what is this?
yeah, it sounds like the home is the venue in which they want to tell some stories
Yeah. Okay.
about
So
Hollywood and things like that, maybe.
the place is beautiful. I've seen lots of video and footage of it, and it's got Disney history. It's an hour and a half long and $150. Do you think you would go if you lived locally?
Mm, no, because there's so much else that can be there's m many other offerings out there with probably more of a guaranteed value. But if it was one of the only things to do,
Right. I almost wish they
I
would
would do
just
it.
open this in like
Year
February or
round? Year
something,
round,
it's just like
yeah.
not a
Why
lot
not?
to do.
It
Yeah.
sounds very like museum-esque.
And I think they do have tours outside of this, but it's not the like ghost tour version. But I
Dusty
kind of want the
Sage.
ghost tour version anytime. Yeah. I'm debating it. I actually can't go until I think November. So they luckily have some Saturdays open in November. So I'm thinking about it, but I don't know if I
Oh,
can drag anybody with me. So I might not go. I feel like this is the one where you need at least a buddy with. You know what I mean?
that's true.
Um,
Especially if you don't know what you're getting into, because then you have somebody to talk commentary with as it's
yeah,
happening.
right. Absolutely that. Um, then also they have, no, that was it. So that's a lot of Halloween already. But also at home, I've been letting myself relax a little bit recently.
Oh.
And Samson will be over and we just watch movies. And it's been like this last week, and I actually like let myself just sit around and it was quite nice, I'm not gonna lie. Um, but we picked some movies and it was so cool because he suggested we pick movies from our birth year that are also Halloween themed or scary movies to watch.
Ooh.
And so he picked House, which I'd never seen yet.
Oh my God, I know that movie.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
hilarious. I
when
feel
I
like a
was
lot
young,
of
we would
people
watch
know it
it.
and I don't. But I also am obsessed with a Japanese film called House. And so it always
Oh,
gets mixed up when I tell people about it. So I finally got to watch that.
a lot of cool like old school practical effects, right? In that one,
Yes.
like
Oh, yes. Yep.
claymation even and things like that. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Oh,
Yep.
I love it.
And then for my year, I couldn't pick a movie. And I was just kind of like, nothing is like super exciting. But there's this one movie I always think about that scared the shit out of me when I was a little kid. And I want to watch that. So I looked it up. It's called The Changeling. Do you know
Wait,
this movie?
yes, you made a lot of people watch this like in high
Yeah.
school.
Well, now I've also made Samson watch it. And
I remember like either you rented it from the library or I guess Blockbuster. I don't know. I was like,
oh my God,
you had
hilarious. I
a
love
tape
that
of it.
movie. And it was 1980 just by chance. I didn't even know it was in my birth year. So it
That's
counted
interesting.
as a little challenge that Samson had put together. So,
The Changeling. I think they tried to remake it and it wasn't good. Something like that.
oh,
Not too
really?
long,
Did they? Or are you
not
thinking
too
like
long, not too
Angelina
long.
Jolie?
I know which one you're talking about, which is also called The Changeling, but is that a separate movie? It's
Um,
about something else completely.
yes, it's totally different. Nothing to do with that at all.
The one I'm thinking of, I think, is Apple TV series. I think.
Oh, interesting.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's
I
something
like that
completely different.
game. We always talk about the Disney ones. I never thought about like outside of Disney. That's fun.
Yeah, yeah, we just whatever you want. And it's like Halloween movies all day, every day right now. So super cool. And then speaking of Samson, I have been learning a lot of Espanol lately, and I know that's another thing that you
Yeah.
and I have oddly in common timing
Uh-huh.
on. Is like we're just like kind of going down this path of like learning a whole new language because why not,
Yep.
right?
Learn
Samson's
Spanish.
been
You
teaching me
need
a
to
lot of
know it.
things, and I thought
And you
we'd play
know,
a little game.
as Californians, it took us long enough. We should have
You
already.
know,
Yeah.
I mean, we had the basics down, I guess, but
True.
barely even. So I put together a little game, and I'm gonna play a few songs for you that are Disney
Ooh.
songs,
Okay.
and I need you to name the song and or the movie it's from. If you can't remember like the actual title, we can just, it can be
Okay.
lightweight on that. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Let me get back over to my screen here. Da-da-da. Okay. First one. Let me know if you can hear this too.
Yeah, I can hear that. Okay. So that's Remember Me from Coco.
By Fat Cat
Recuérdame.
Swinger.
Fat Cat Swinger cover of
What?
it. Oh, so
How
good.
cute
His
is it? Can
voice
we just,
goes so
can
well
we,
with that.
yeah, let's hear a little bit more.
Mis sueños yo te doy, te llevo en mi corazón y te acompañaré. Unidos en nuestra canción contigo estaré. Recuérdame, si sola crees
So
estar,
good.
recuérdame.
Okay. I love it so much. All right.
I still
Great job,
think, I still think our friend and lead singer
Marco. Yeah.
is Ernesto. I still think he's Ernesto. Even just hearing that clip of him singing Recuérdame, I see Ernesto from Oogie Boogie Bash.
I can totally see it too.
Uh-huh.
Like we are not the only ones that can see it, which is hilarious. I
Marco,
love
that's
it.
his Clark Kent Superman. Like we can see it. Don't try.
Yeah, and like him playing with it even more. You know, people like what's that like reverse psychology, like him making fun of the fact that people think he's
Uh-huh.
Ernesto.
Uh-huh.
I love it. Okay, this next one. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
See.
Y ya saben que soñar
I know it.
es de
So this is love. So this is love from Cinderella. Something something es amor. Wrong.
la
A
dicha
dream is a wish your heart makes.
Yes, from
Cinderella.
Cinderella. Yes. That was interesting. It must be just the whole sound of it, right? Sounds
Yeah, like
similar.
that same chord or something. Oh, how
That is
cute.
love.
That's pretty.
So good. I love it. I love the Spanish language. It's so pretty. Oh my
You know,
God.
we need to do like a whole ESL episode because there's a lot of tie-ins to how many of our friends who went from native Spanish to learning English, again, growing up in California, many people learn their English and Spanish translations through these Disney animated
Yeah,
movies and
very
the
true.
songs. Remember, we actually have a friend and coworker, and she's out of Florida, where she only knew the Spanish versions of all these songs. And so when she grew up and watched the English movies without it being dubbed, she got to rewatch it all again with like a whole different
Right.
tone because depending on the voiceover actor too.
That's
So
interesting. And you
interesting.
know what? Do you remember those like really amazing cosplayers at D23? They did the Seven Dwarves recently, like
Ooh.
the
Uh-huh.
new version of Snow White. They've done a few things in the past too, like Pinocchio and stuff. So good. The One of the characters, at least I don't know if it's both of them, but one of them, he is the Spanish speaking voice of many Disney films. Like
Ooh, that's
he's
a cool one.
Nemo for Finding Nemo and a couple other things. So like maybe we can see if he can get on the show or something. That'd be
Yeah.
super cool.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
tie-ins there. That's an iceberg waiting to happen.
Yeah, let's do it. I love it. Okay, next one.
Hay fuego
Hellfire
cielo,
from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
tu amigo a la hoguera se envía guanteras.
Love it. So much more dramatic when I don't even know what
Yes.
they're saying.
It is. It's like an opera, like when it's in Italian or another
Yeah,
language. Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh.
Okay,
Hellfire.
next one. Hellfire. You were right.
Golden Afternoon from Alice in Wonderland.
Es la fiesta del jardín por las tardes, cuando el sol comienza a declinar. Y las flores que son perezosas no se pueden despertar.
I love at the beginning they talk about all the mariposas, and I'm like, I know what that means.
And it's also interesting how sometimes the Spanish doesn't literally change on the same melody to the same word.
Yes,
So, for
yeah,
example, I wanted to say June and it didn't say it. It said something else because
that's
it went in a
funny.
different order or something. Wow.
Right, yeah, they got to switch around to it, especially when like you listen to rap or something where it has to rhyme. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah,
That's hard.
it's very
Look at
interesting.
this. This is how you learn different languages through Disney.
Mm-hmm. All right, next one.
Mi amor, tal parece que fue ayer, cuando niños al jugar nos jurábamos eterno amor, y hoy te quiero igual que ayer.
Have we stumped Mike
Wait.
TV?
I'd like to
Oh,
keep
still
hearing
go?
it. It's so
You
pretty.
listening?
Yeah.
Sin pensar crecimos ya los dos, raudo el tiempo pasó y nuestro amor no se borró.
Okay, I have questions.
Por siempre vivirá.
Okay, yes.
Is the tempo changed or anything or just the language?
No.
Why can't I picture it? I can't.
This one's a little more deep cuts. I kind of went Jeopardy on you, like make them harder as we go.
Okay. Maybe give me a clue because I still want to guess.
Okay. Could you picture the name of the song would be pretty obvious if you could translate any of that as it was singing.
I heard things like the number 2. Was that part of it?
I'm not sure.
And life.
Probably.
I
Was
thought
there
I heard
anything like
donkey,
amor
but no.
in there?
I did hear a lot of that.
Okay, that's the name of the song. In English is
Love.
Love. That's the name of the song, just Love. From
Dumbo.
one of my favorite Disney movies.
Love.
Mm-hmm.
Aristocats.
Nope. It's also sang by Pete
Robin
Renaday.
Hood.
Robin Hood. Ding,
Oh,
ding,
shoot.
ding.
Yeah, that's a good one because I'm not familiar with most of the music, just like the rooster. Look, rooster comes up again today.
Yeah, the oodle-lady. Yeah.
Oodle-lay, oodle-lay, oodle-lay.
All right. And I have one more for
I'm
you.
so mad that I got one wrong.
Hey, there's got to be a challenge. There's no fun, right?
Correct.
Correct. All right. Last one. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm taking back my Jeopardy rules because this would have been
Easier.
earlier, but that's okay. All right. So you technically got the hardest one missed. That's good. Okay.
Hay un amigo en mí.
Okay. I like this one because it is a change up in the musical style. We're now with some Spanish guitars singing You've Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story.
Toy Story. Which
Oh,
Toy
it's a
Story?
specific one?
Uh-huh.
Oh, the Spanish version, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. It must have been when Buzz got turned into the Spanish switch
Yeah.
by accident, Espanol, and I don't remember which of the sequels that was. I'm gonna guess it was Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3. Yep.
Oh.
And fun fact about this one is that this is actually in the film like this. What you're hearing, this audio is from the film. It's the only one. All the other ones are just redone in Spanish, right?
Interesting. Oh, that's
Yep.
funny.
Let's hear a little more.
Hay un amigo en mí. Sí, un amigo en mí.
So cute. All right. Well, you did a great job. You got 5 out of 6.
5 out of 6.
I originally had big dreams of creating this whole Jeopardy episode because I've also been watching Jeopardy recently, but and I love me some Jeopardy. But, my job and other priorities came first. However, I will be doing that in the future and probably putting some more musical pieces.
I love
Jeopardy.
that game. It's so fun and it's edutainment, number 1.
That's right.
And I would say if anyone else out there likes listening to these variations, I've also lately been listening to a lot of Disney bossa nova.
Yeah, it's
so
a good one.
pretty.
That reminds me of that cruise we went on.
Yes, our little duo couple that became our friends.
Yes.
It's so nice to hear the Portuguese romantic language with some of your Disney favorite classics.
So good.
So good.
All right. So today we kind of were all over the place. Another hodgepodge episode, hearing all of your local insights on Animal Kingdom Lodge, doing fun experiences at some of the resorts. We have to also talked about our plans for gay days, other Halloween activities, and we played a fun lingual game of Disney songs in Espanol. So
thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed episode 257 of the Disneyholic Show.
Follow us on social media at the Disneyholics.
And if you want to get in touch, send us a DM on Instagram or contact us at thedisneyholics.com.
Okay, bye.